All right, so say you want to open up a new store, or maybe it's a new location. Maybe you already have some existing retail stores. You just want to open up a new one, or you sell online and you want to branch out to brick and mortar and local business just to have another stream of revenue coming in that's maybe a little bit more stable. So I want to give you an actual case study that we did back in 2021, and it was a third location that we were going to open up. So we had an existing two locations in our brick and mortar retail store, and we wanted to open up a third location. And I wanted to test what had been working so well in these existing locations to see if we could use that exact same process to open up a new location and have a record-breaking week. And that's exactly what we did. So in this video, I want to walk you through exactly what we did, show you the ad, show you the exact numbers. And that way, if you want to open up a new store, whether you want to branch out or just open up with a fresh start, you're going to have the exact system to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And I hope you guys aren't sick of my spreadsheets, my super fancy spreadsheets. I am not flashy. So I just want to do what's going to get the job done. Here are our results. So here again, like I said, my flashy spreadsheet is here's our new store right here. And we started an ad back in December. So we opened up February 22nd. So I had almost 2 months of running this ad. So it started just after Christmas. So as you can tell, just after the buying season. Again, on paper, not the best time to open up a retail store, but we did anyway. We spent almost $1,800 in ads. And then opening day, which was February 22nd, all the way through that first week, ending on February 28th, we had 707 transactions, which is over 100 a day. So over 100 people a day were coming into our store because of this list that we were able to build. And because of these ads that we were running, they drove in 700 people. That totaled a revenue of $91,000 and a gross profit of $89,000. Now that revenue number isn't as important as the transaction number. And the reason is everybody's business is going to be different. So maybe you sell $500 widgets, maybe you sell $8 widgets. So the revenue is going to be much, much different. So I just wanted to show you the ROI. So exactly, we spent $1,800 on ads. We got 700 people to come into the store that first week. That's the important numbers of 700 people. And those are also 700 people that more than likely are going to come back again and again and again, at least a percentage of them, which I'll cover in another video. And the most important part of this is not only were we able to cover way more than cover the moving in costs and the shelving costs and the labor costs, we were able to recoup that with this first week. But we also started building an audience. And these are people, like I mentioned, that can come in over and over and over again. So we ended up with almost 800 messenger subscribers, 383 text message numbers. So people that we can text and say we have new inventory in, one of the best marketing mediums available. Email 317. So we ended up with quite a big audience just from this, not to mention our Facebook followers from going live kind of throughout this process. We would document what we're doing. That's super, super important to be able to go live on your Facebook page and kind of keep people posted, because when people find out about you, they want to follow your journey, so giving them an opportunity to do that, because we had things happen with the lease would get pushed back, or a contractor would find a new leak, or the HVAC system was completely broken. It had to be completely reducted and all that. So we had tons of stuff going wrong, and we documented everything. So our customers were right there with us. They're following our ups and downs the whole way through. And we just didn't hide anything. So I definitely suggest that, because that, one, it helps build that relationship. But two, I mean, the audience and the following that builds is absolutely crazy, what that did for us. So that is our numbers for our first week, almost $90,000 in profit. 100 people a day were coming into our store as soon as we opened. So if you're opening a store and you're wondering, how can we get people into our store that first day or that first week? How are people going to find us? This is exactly how we do it. So we had that same ad running from Facebook. and that took them over to ManyChat, where they became a Messenger subscriber. At that point, we were able to get most of their text messages, most of their phone numbers, and most of their emails. So they're on 3 of our list. And I'm going to show you the ad right here and kind of give you an idea of what that looked like. So I was running this again almost 2 months before we opened. This was taken in one of our existing locations, but you can really just, it could be you sitting in your warehouse in front of the camera, and that's it. You don't have to be walking around. If you do have the ability to walk around and show some of the inventory that you're going to be carrying, great. If you're selling online, you could share some of that. If you already have an existing location, it's going to be really easy. You just walk around your existing location and show them that, and talk about the pricing, what the pricing is going to look like, and kind of give them a heads up of what this whole thing is going to look like. So here is the ad. Let's go ahead and play it, or I'll show you the copy here. I'm calling everyone out that I want to speak to. So the contractors, the DIYers, the weekend warriors, we're coming to Newnan. We plan on opening early February 2022. This is what we're going to carry. These are the prices you can expect. Come see us. You'll be a kid in the candy store. And then the address. And then if you come down, here is the ad, or the headline is claim your 10% off coupon, limited time. And here's the ad.
And we are coming to Newnan. I'm coming to you from our Dawsonville location, and we are opening up a store in Newnan, Georgia. February 1st is when we're planning on opening there. We're going to be at 1690 Highway 34 East in Newnan, 30265. And again, we're hoping for February, if not sooner. But let me just walk around the store and I'll show you a little bit about what we have to offer. We're a discount tool store. We sell a lot of tools, flooring, home goods, home improvement items. And we like to stay, 20 to 60% under retail pricing. So let me flip the camera around and I'll show you a little bit about what we're bringing to Newnan. I also want to give you guys a 10% off coupon. Tap the button below and it'll take you to Facebook Messenger, where you can claim your 10% off coupon. You just bring that into the store and the employee will be able to tap redeem, and we'll take your 10% off right there. So go ahead and tap that button below and go to Facebook Messenger. If you want to stick around and see the whole video, that's fine too. We're starting in our Traeger section.
So that's it. It's very simple. I gave them exactly where we're going to be, what we're going to sell, what pricing they can expect, and exactly what to do next. That what to do next part is very, very important. If you don't tell them to tap learn more below, or to claim their 10% off coupon, the doorbell will ring, the dog will bark, the kids will come in, they'll need something, you'll get distracted and they'll forget to come back to it. So we want them to do that right then and there. And this ad did very, very well for us, obviously. So now you might be thinking, once we have the list of people and we're about to open, what do we do with it? So we had pushed back this opening further and further away from our initial target date, which was fine, because we were able to keep our customers updated, through Messenger, through email, through text message. A few of them were frustrated, which to me was a really good sign, because they were excited that we were there, and they were a little disappointed that we weren't open when we said we were going to be open. A lot of things, got thrown in the mix with the leaks and the extra stuff we had to do. But that was a good sign, because that meant that they were super excited for us to be there. But let me show you the exact message that I finally sent out once we were open. Here it is. It was a text message, I believe. Yep, text message. And it says, Extra Mile Tools is finally open. Thank you so much for your patience. We'd love to meet you. Can you come by? Here's the address. Here's the hours we're open. So that can you come by was super important, because that is an invitation. That's not salesy. It's not come buy my stuff. That's an invitation. Will you come by and see us? And that did really, really well. As you can see with the numbers, it knocked it out of the park for us. So definitely surpassed my expectations of what I thought I was going to do. So this is kind of a customer getting machine. So whether you're going to start a brick and mortar store, or you have existing locations and you want to open up a new one, this is going to be perfect for you. So I hope that helps, and I hope that makes sense. And let me know, and I'll see you in the next module.